Welcome to your Artificial Intelligence Literacy and Orchestration Complete Masterclass Preparation Session. Today, we are diving deep into AI literacy and orchestration, and by the end of this lesson, you are going to walk away with complete clarity on this topic. So let's get started. Demystifying artificial intelligence is the first step. AI isn't magic, it's math and data working together to solve problems. Understanding AI's role in modern workflows is absolutely crucial for your career. We are moving past the phase where AI is just a novelty. It is now a core utility, much like electricity or the internet. Our ultimate goal today is transitioning you from a mere user of AI tools to a strategic orchestrator. An orchestrator doesn't just type prompts, they design systems where multiple AI models interact with data to automate complex tasks. Let's build that foundation right now. Let's break down the core terminology you need to know, step by step. First is artificial intelligence, or AI. Think of this as the broad umbrella term for any machine simulating human intelligence or decision-making. Underneath that umbrella is machine learning, or ML. Instead of being explicitly programmed, these systems learn patterns from historical data to make predictions. Going deeper, we have deep learning. This involves multi-layered artificial neural networks that process highly complex data, like recognizing faces in photos or translating languages in real time. Finally, we reach generative AI, or Gen AI. This is the breakthrough you've seen with tools like ChatGPT. Unlike traditional ML that just analyzes data, Gen AI models actually create net new content, whether that's text, images, or code, based on the patterns they've learned. Understanding these distinctions is your first major milestone in AI literacy. Now, think about this for a moment. What actually happens when you type a prompt into an AI? Let's look at the flow. It all starts with your user prompt, the natural language instruction you provide. The AI doesn't read words like we do, it uses tokenization to chop your text into smaller pieces called tokens, which are converted into numbers. These numbers are fed into the transformer neural network. This is the brain of the model, which analyzes the context and relationships between all those tokens simultaneously. Based on its training, the network calculates a probability distribution. It is literally predicting the mathematical likelihood of which token should come next in the sequence. Finally, it selects the best tokens to construct the generated output that you read on your screen. It is highly advanced autocomplete, operating at a massive scale. To truly master AI orchestration, you must know which tool to use for which job. Let's compare predictive AI and generative AI. Looking at their primary goals, predictive AI is designed to analyze existing data and forecast future outcomes. Generative AI, on the other hand, is built to create net new, original content from scratch. Notice the difference in their typical outputs. Predictive models give you numbers, categories, or probabilities, like a 95% chance a transaction is fraudulent. Generative models output human-like text, images, audio, or code. When we look at business use cases, predictive AI is your go-to for fraud detection, inventory management, and sales forecasting. Generative AI is what you use for drafting marketing emails, designing graphics, or summarizing long documents. As an orchestrator, you will often combine both of these to build powerful, automated business solutions. So, what exactly do we mean by AI orchestration? Imagine you are a conductor leading a massive symphony. The AI models are your highly skilled musicians, but without you, they are just playing random notes. Orchestration is the art and science of connecting these AI models to your private databases, external software tools, and user interfaces to create a seamless workflow. You aren't just asking a chatbot a question, you are building a system where an AI automatically reads an incoming customer email, queries your secure database for the customer's order history, drafts a personalized response, and sends it to a human agent for final approval. This requires middleware, APIs, and a deep understanding of how data flows securely between systems. This visual represents that exact ecosystem, a connected, intelligent web where AI acts as the reasoning engine routing information across your entire enterprise. Let's look at what orchestration actually looks like in code. This is a simple Python script to call an AI model. First, we import the necessary libraries, specifically the OpenAI library and the OS module. Next, we securely set our API key. You should never hard-code this, always use environment variables for security. Then, we define our orchestration function, which takes some text input that we want to summarize. Inside the function, we make the actual API call to the AI model, specifying that we want to use GPT-4. We pass our messages to the model. In a real orchestration setup, you would dynamically inject your database context right here into the user prompt. Finally, we parse the JSON response from the API and return just the text output. This tiny block of code is the foundational building block for massive AI applications. One of the most important orchestration patterns you will learn is RAG, or Retrieval Augmented Generation. Let's trace how it works. It begins with the user query, asking a specific question about private company data. This query is sent to an embedding model, which translates the text into a mathematical vector. That vector is used to search a vector database, which stores all your company's private documents as numbers. The system then retrieves the context, the specific paragraphs from your documents that mathematically match the user's question. We then combine the original question and the retrieved facts into a massive augmented prompt. This heavily detailed prompt is finally sent to the large language model. Because the LLM now has the exact facts it needs, it generates a highly accurate final answer, completely eliminating hallucinations. This is enterprise AI in action. Let's pause for a quick knowledge check to ensure this crucial orchestration concept is locking into your memory. Here's your question: what is the primary purpose of the vector database in a RAG architecture? Option A says it is used to train the LLM from scratch. Option B says it is used to store and retrieve private data context. And option C says it is used to generate the final user interface. Take a brief moment, think about the diagram we just reviewed, and pick your answer. The correct answer is B. A vector database doesn't train the model, nor does it build user interfaces. Instead, it acts as a highly efficient, mathematically driven search engine. It stores your private documents and retrieves the exact context needed, which is then fed to the AI to prevent hallucinations and ensure accurate answers. We are nearing the end of our masterclass session, so let's do a rapid active recall exercise to firmly cement these core concepts in your brain. First prompt: the process of converting text into numbers for an AI is called blank. What is that specific technical term? It is tokenization. Remember, AI models process mathematical tokens, not human words. Next up, which AI type creates net new text, images, or code? Think back to the comparison table we looked at earlier today. That is generative AI. It generates original, creative content rather than just predicting statistical outcomes. Finally, RAG stands for Retrieval Blank Generation. Fill in the missing word for this architecture. The word is augmented. We retrieve private data to augment, or enhance, the prompt before generating an answer. Mastering these terms is absolutely essential for your success as an AI orchestrator. As a final point in our journey, we must discuss AI ethics and governance. Ensuring data privacy and security is your top priority. When orchestrating AI, you must guarantee that sensitive customer data isn't accidentally leaked into public training models. You also have a responsibility for mitigating algorithmic bias. AI models learn from human data, meaning they can inherit human prejudices. You must actively test your systems to ensure fair outcomes for all users. Finally, always establish human-in-the-loop workflows. AI is a powerful assistant, but it should not make critical business decisions entirely on its own. Human oversight remains essential. And that wraps up everything you need to know about AI literacy and orchestration for your artificial intelligence literacy and orchestration complete masterclass journey. In our next class, we will be moving on to advanced prompt engineering, so make sure you stay tuned. Visit Examiverse platform to learn more.